Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of the hashtag TFR Motivation Monday Zoom. We are Dr. Dondi and Marcy Nettles. We are your presenters tonight, and we've got some great information that you need to know.
You got to know.
Gotta know.
Must have it. And by the way, guys, we always record these and then we upload them to the Team Freedom Reigns YouTube channel. So please go after the call tonight and subscribe and ring that bell.
Dude, you're getting a Dell.
No. No, ring the bell so you get notifications every time we upload new content. Okay, so just make sure that you don't miss something. We want to make sure that you also have the opportunity to go back and rewatch in the recordings. And by the way, there is a nice log of TFR calls in there that if you're searching for something, more than likely we've got a call that's covering the information that you need an answer to. Okay, so go to YouTube and search for Team Freedom Reigns, subscribe, and ring that bell so you get notifications.
So, what you need to know. What a compelling and thought-provoking title that is.
Right. Well, it's everything that you need to know right now, right? Because we have so much going on with this LifeVantage opportunity. You've got some things that you may not know about. You may not have all the details on, and you just, need to know it. So
about the next 10 days, which are going to be epic.
Yep. So we want to cover it all for you here and give you heads up. Starting
like this. Tomorrow, as is every Tuesday, the Flip the Switch success stories. And we have Rachel Prekarik, Pro 10, being the presenter tomorrow. So get your prospects on there. Few do it like her. Well, I can't even think of one that does it like her.
Her story
She's amazing. Yes. Talking about from breakdown to breakthrough, she wrote the book.
Yeah.
You got to be there. Rachel is awesome sauce.
So tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Mountain Time, take advantage of this with your prospects. And then we have our Wanderlust promotion, the incentive trip, 5 different destinations for every single market to be able to participate in this. It's going to be an amazing time. Qualification period started January 1st, goes through June 30th. So you still have, over 3.5 months to qualify for this amazing trip. And how do we qualify? By earning points.
3 ways.
Yeah.
Sell to get points, rank up to get points, maintain to get points.
And part of the sell, you also get a point for going to Elite Academy.
Yeah. Register for Elite Academy, get a point.
Yeah, that's a big deal. So lots of different ways that you can be earning points for this trip. And it doesn't take that many points. You can actually earn this trip with only 21 points, guys, but there is mandatory. You need 3 points from the sell option, which is the 5 for 500. You need to check out or enroll 5 new accounts, distributors or customers, that equals at least 500 in volume, and the minimum order is 40 in volume from any of those accounts. Okay. Now, the cool thing is, guys, is that not only will you be earning points for the Wanderlust trip, but you're also going to be earning a share for the bonus pool when you do the 5 for 500. There's no limit to how many you can get. And you could get all 3 of those points in 1 month if you want to just go crazy. And this is like the perfect month to do that. Go and enroll 15 new people.
Yep. Go crazy.
Why not? Why not? Yeah. No, Elite Academy.
Elite Academy, if you read, it is happening very, very soon, less than a week.
Hey, are you registered? We want to know in the comment section. Are you registered already? Put in there, yes, I'm registered. Of course I'm registered. I wouldn't miss it. All that kind of stuff. If you are already registered, because you've taken advantage of the lower pricing in the registration. If you register before the end of March 12th, you will get it for $89. It goes up to $99 on the day of the event.
We don't want you to do that, because wasting time or delaying your enrollment just costs you more money. That's not fiscally responsible.
Awesome.
And it's also not what leaders do. Leaders don't wait till the last minute. Leaders draw the line in the sand, commit to their success, and make it happen.
Yeah. And what do we get with this? We already mentioned you get a point for the Wanderlust incentive trip. You also get a replay of the complete training for 7 days. And you are going, plus you also get some really cool stuff.
Cool stuff.
Hi. All these cool little things that we'll be using during the event. You get offers for free shirts, free hats with orders from the LifeVantage store. You get stickers, and my favorite,
the journal.
This journal.
Yeah, the success journal.
It's so amazing. So make sure that you go and you get registered as soon as possible, because you don't want to miss this event, because there are going to be things shared that you want to hear first, because there's going to be special opportunities for those people that hear it first and act on it first. Right. Okay. So you can't do that if you're not there. So get pre-registered. And then before every single Elite Academy, we always have a leadership event, right? It's
where Pro 6s and above, who have put the time in, built their businesses, expressed their leadership, such to rank to a Pro 6 and above. It's when it is a special event just for them. Great information is shared. Actually, sometimes top secret information is shared with only leaders. And it is a special day for you to be recognized as the leader that you are and invited to this special leadership only event, which is a part of every Elite Academy. It happens on the Wednesday before. It's a great event. It's where you are privy to information that only leaders get, and only high-ranking leaders that have proved what they can do. So this is a challenge for all of you to put it on your goals list to get to Pro 6. If it's nothing more than to be invited to this event, every Elite Academy, it will make all the difference in the world, because you just feel like the leader that you are, and they treat you like the leader that you are. So make it a goal to get to Pro 6, and I would say at least that. And then once you get a taste of that, you'll see why the elite ranks are so favorable and there's such a target in demand for true leaders. But this is a great, great opportunity, and it happens every Elite Academy. This time it's happening the Wednesday before March 10th.
You know, and the thing about the leadership meeting and it being for the Pro 6s, so this is part of the recognition structure that LifeVantage has here for us to all know how important we are to them and to recognize the hard work that we're putting into our businesses. So they've actually just reinstated the new Pro 4 and above call as well. It'll be on the first business Monday, or actually the first business day of the month coming forward. And so that's for Pro 4s and above. And then when you reach the rank of Premier Pro 5, you get to go to the fly-in, which is amazing, the Pro 5 Summit. And then this leadership meeting is the Pro 6 recognition, special invite only. And all of the login information will be going to Pro 6s and above. So make sure that you're paying attention to your email if you've reached those amazing ranks. Okay. So I love our leaders, or our recognition structure here at LifeVantage, and starting at Pro 4s. That's another thing to strive for as you're growing your business, is these different recognition opportunities.
I remember way back when we first started that thing that I couldn't wait I think it was every Monday, where they had the Pro 4 and above call. And there was stuff that just is shared with that level of leadership that isn't shared with the whole company. But it was a privilege and an honor to be invited there. And I couldn't wait to get on it every week. So, and I'm so glad that they're reinstating that.
Yeah,
it's going to be a great promotion for people to extend whatever they can do to get to that level of Pro 4, Premier Pro 4, and be invited onto that Pro 4 and above only call.
And just to give you an idea of what those calls look like, if you missed it this past week, we actually had Master Pro 10 Marcel Niederhauser and also Elite Pro 9 Maria Williams that were just amazing, off the charts, sharing their knowledge on mindset and how to make it to the top ranks. So it really is the information you need to be able to help you move through the ranks once you hit that Pro 4 level, because it's just kind of a change in mindset and a new growth spurt that you need to go through to be able to move to the next levels. So be shooting for all of these, guys. These are all things that you need to know so you can put it on your goals charts. And if you are a Pro 3, we would love to know, are you shooting for that Pro 4 call, right? And if you're a Pro 4, are you shooting for that Pro 5 summit? And if you're a Pro 5, are you so looking forward to this amazing Pro 6 leadership meeting that you'll be invited to before every single event moving forward? Because you deserve it and we want you there. Okay.
Yeah. You know, one thing I wanted to comment about that new Pro 4 and above call that and I bet you for a lot of the people that were on there, they got something they weren't expecting with regard to mindset. And that was the transparency and the vulnerability of a Master Pro 10 who's been in this industry for over 20 years and an Elite Pro 9. It wasn't all about all the things that they've done, and that they brought their insecurities, they brought their fears. They said, I was afraid to make calls. I was afraid to extend an invitation. And they got over the fear, got their bumps, got their no's, all kinds of no's, but they persevered and they grew as people. And one of the things that they said is they had to grow to the person that they had to become to achieve that next rank. And I don't know if everybody was expecting that. And I appreciated that vulnerability, because it wasn't about, it was pro fours that can go, oh my gosh, if they can do that, if they know what it's like to experience what I'm experiencing, then I too can get to where they are. Those types of calls are so valuable, because it's not where somebody gets on and goes, well, yeah, they're pro 9s and they're pro 10s. They've always been successful. I could never be that way. It wasn't that way at all. No. It was what they have done, the fears and the uncertainties, and just literally lack of direction. They didn't know what to do. And they just reached out for help, took some bumps and bruises, got all kinds of no's from people they loved and cared about, people that told them they were absolutely insane, crazy. And they persevered through it, and look where they are now. Yeah. And they're not stopping.
No. And you know what I loved was the reminder on the part about Marcel's story. I had totally forgotten, was that it took him 14 years in network marketing to reach the rank that we call Elite Pro 7.
Yeah.
Guys, 14 years. So if you think that where you are now, you should be further along, no, it just means that you've got to change your mindset. You've got to do some personal growth, and you got to figure out what needs to either change or grow in your life or inside of you to be able to help you move forward. It's not all about the time. You know, it's all about you and the growth, but understanding that if you quit, you'll never get there.
And the other thing I thought was incredible with Marcel is that working full time. It took him 8 months to sponsor his first person, to enroll his first person, working full time for 8 months. He was literally just learning what not to do, but the perseverance. How many people do you know that would do anything full time for 8 months with 0 results and stick with it? Yeah. Only people that wanted what that perseverance would allow them, which is the freedom he now experiences. Because he didn't come he didn't come from a family of successful network marketers. He was the first one in his family. He just wanted something that he saw in network marketing that could provide it, that he wasn't getting with the multiple businesses that he was owning and working his fingers to the bone. And so I'm going to learn this skill set. I'm going to take the lumps and I'm going to do it. But his conviction and what he wanted was so clear. He persevered through all the no's. And that was very, very powerful to hear.
Yeah.
And reassuring.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Right. I mean, even for us where we are, it's like we look back on our journey and see how long it's been since we've rank advanced, really. And it's like, you know what? You hear this information on these calls and the personal stories, and it really gives you better perspective. So the value in these recognition, it's not the recognition, guys. Even though we like that and we enjoy that, it gives you certain happy hormone effects. But what's important is what you then get exposed to.
Yeah.
You know, you get exposed to the stories of the leaders that have already pushed through the difficult times where you all are at maybe right now. And you get exposed to information sometimes before the rest of the field gets it. So really, you know, pushing to the next rank is such an amazing, amazing goal to have, but there's so many different layers to what comes with that rank.
Yeah.
So recognition is awesome. It feels good and it's exciting. And we love the extra amount of paycheck too, right? But it's the exposure to the additional information, the stories, and the opportunities that will really help you grow into who you need to be to go where you want to be. So excited about this. So again, Pro 6 leadership meeting Wednesday, March 10th. It's from 5 to 7 p.m. Mountain time. So please do the conversions for whichever time zone you are in, and make sure you are there if you are Pro 6 or above.
And then we have Elite Academy itself.
The morning session
and the afternoon session. Unbelievable. So the morning session starts on Saturday, the 13th. If you notice the time, it's 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Why such a late start? Why are we starting at 10? Because there's something pretty powerful that happens an hour before. We want to make sure that everybody has the ability to get that.
I'm looking for your little correction.
We want to make sure everybody has the ability to get daily wellness.
Yes.
So, and we want to give you that tip that if once you're in queue, stay in queue. If it looks like nothing's happening, don't refresh your screen, because what you're doing in essence is jumping out of line and jumping all the way to the back. You think you're refreshing, what you're doing is losing your place in line. Don't do that. But the agenda, day one, unbelievable presentation with a keynote speaker, Lisa Nichols, one of the most sought after and requested motivational speakers around. And you'll understand once you hear her why that is. Her story is powerful. Wow. Talk about overcoming odds. Talk about getting kicked in the teeth by life and persevering, and then turning around and giving life the middle finger.
Pretty much.
And, pretty much. But it takes somebody powerful like her, and she brings the fire like never before. All of you are going to be blown away by her, but also announcements, special announcements, other distributor presenters, distributors at LifeVantage, successful professional $1 million business distributors are going to be sharing their information too, with the highlight of keynote speaker Lisa Nichols. And then what about that afternoon session? We heard there's some crazy guy coming.
Yeah, this guy right here, Frazier.
Crazy amazing. Let me preface that.
Oh, and by the way, guys, something I forgot to tell you about the leadership meeting. Guess who's going to join us?
Who's going to join?
Frazier Brooks is going to be part of the leadership meeting too. So you really don't want to miss that. So that's another reason why you need to push for that Pro 6 rank, is to be able to see these special guests up close and personal. So Frazier Brooks is going to help us close out the day on Saturday with his motivation, with his expertise, with his skills, and with his direction. I mean, his balancing act, right? I love his different examples that he gives in his training. He is phenomenal in the way that he presents and brings it home with practical ways for you to implement it into your business. So you absolutely don't want to miss one bit of Elite Academy, because not only do we have amazing speakers from distributors and from keynotes, we are going to have announcements like you have not heard.
Big ones.
Guys, huge ones. So we have the product launch that Dante mentioned. We'll go over a little bit more here in just a second. But how about some new product announcements? Can't tell you anything about them yet.
With that.
But it's going to be amazing. It's going to be big. It's going to be bold, guys. And you've got to come with the mindset that you're ready to say yes, and just be on board because it's going to be big stuff coming. So when you get your packet, when you enroll, there's also some instructions in here that gives you exactly where you need to be looking for the login information. So this should come in your packet. So your login details for Elite Academy are going to be sent from LifeVantage at swoogo.com. So it's going to look a little bit different. So you want to make sure it doesn't go into your junk or anything like that. But if it does, if you have a problem logging in on this same form, it gives you the phone number to call. It's actually customer care. I believe it's the same number as what we call for customer and distributor support, but make sure that you take a look at that in case you have any issues. Reach out, because there will be people waiting to help you if necessary. We don't want anybody to miss out on anything.
About a typo.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Fix that, please.
So in the information that comes with your registration packet, there was a typo. The typo is they had the morning session and the afternoon session at the same time, which made the afternoon session times wrong.
Yeah.
So what I did, so that we can't mistake it, is I scratched out the old time and wrote in the new time of 2:30 to 5:30 p.m. Mountain Time. And I used a chartreuse Sharpie.
Yeah, you should do that. You should all do that. It's awesome. You should totally.
I think that's chartreuse. It's a purple. Like that. It's purple-ish. Put it that way.
So make sure that you make that change. Don't get confused. But if you do, all the information is on your replicated website as well. Just go down to the bottom and find Elite Academy, and all the details are right there. And that's exactly the same spot that if you're not registered, you need to go and register today.
$89.
Okay.
Don't
today.
wait.
That's like today, right? Go get it done.
Commit.
Say yes to your business. Say yes to you.
Yep.
So you want to make sure that you eliminate all distractions, guys. So you need to make sure that you prepare your space, prepare it beforehand, prepare the people around you.
The night before.
Give them proper expectations that, hey, between this time period, and I would even say extend that morning time at an hour, right? Because you want to be ready to go and get your order right at 9 Mountain Time. So prepare the people around you that, hey, this day is really, really important. I'm not going to be available. If you need something to eat, you know where the fridge is, or pre-prepare food. And even put your phone on do not disturb for outside influences that may creep in to try to distract you. Because when you are focused and you have your mind set on a goal, guess what? Sometimes outside influences just happen to show up, and you don't want to give them any power over your future. So eliminate those distractions. Make sure that your space is prepared in a way that you don't have any noise distractions, so that it can be somewhat quiet. You may not be so quiet because you might be like whooping and hollering and being all excited about what you're hearing, because it's going to be that amazing. But you want to make sure that you've got your note-taking material. So pre-register and they send you a pen and your notebook. But if you're not registered yet, you may not get it in time. So make sure you have notebooks, make sure you have pens, highlighters, extra of everything. And then I think it's really important to have snacks nearby. Keep yourself energized, have that energy, but then water and Axio is a must, right?
Clarity.
Extra Axio and daily wellness, right? And then having the proper mindset coming into this, because guys, if you're frustrated going into an event, you're not going to necessarily capture what it is that you need to move forward from where you're at.
You're not ready.
Right. Yeah. If you're feeling stuck, if you're having any sort of like a way down emotion happening, then you've got to do some clearing beforehand. Okay. You want to make sure that you meditate on the reason why you're building your business, right? Good. Put it right in front of you before you come into this event. You want to do yourself some positive affirmations. I am amazing. I am worthy. I am deserving of my business being a Master Pro 10 business or more. You need to make sure that you're setting yourself up for the proper mindset, for the proper success that you want. Okay. Yes. So just do those small things that you don't have to do it for a long period of time, but I would say start doing them at least the day before. If not, start right now. Start with your mindset. I am worthy. I am deserving. I am totally capable to be able to be a great leader. I'm willing to do what it takes, right? All of these things, you need to have that kind of a mindset going into this training, because then you're going to have the heart that's open and ready to receive.
Right.
Okay. And if you're somebody that prays, say a prayer even, and say, God, show me what it is that I need right now in this moment of time to be able to go and do everything that I want to be able to do. Right. And then be prepared.
Yes,
be prepared. Yes. So you want to make sure that you show up early, because you don't want to be stressed out, getting in there late and having issues with the logins, right? Because that is always a bummer, and you can miss out on some really great stuff. And then, like I said a minute ago, you want to make sure that you are ready to say yes, ready to say yes to you, ready to say yes to this opportunity, ready to say yes for your family, ready to say yes to things that are presented to you during the training, to where you just might get to be able to do something first before anybody else can do it, kind of thing. And that's always awesome. So just be ready to say, yes, I'll do that because I want this. And I know that I can because I've got this, right? I have this team. I have this amazing opportunity. We've got these amazing products. We have something that nobody else has to offer the world. And that is the solution to a hurting society that is looking for ways to support their wellness, that's looking for ways to increase their income and take control of their lives. So many people feel out of control right now, guys. And we have everything that they need, but we have to say yes to it first.
Right.
Okay. So come ready to say yes. Is there anything else we need to say on this slide?
Yeah. Don't even think you're moving this slide forward. I got some contribution here too.
Go.
So when you are preparing for this, and everything that Marcy said is spot on accurate, but I want to be authentic with you right now. In that preparation, in getting your mindset right, identify where you are unhappy with your results. Identify them. Don't hide behind them. Don't act like they're not there. Identify them, because only in identifying them can you bring them to the surface and look for solutions to get over that. But here's how you don't do it. Don't go, I suck at this. I'm horrible at this. I can't get this right. That is the wrong mindset. Come with, this is a challenge for me. This is a challenge for me. This is a challenge for me. Write them out, list them out, but I'm going to overcome, because as Marcy said, all of those things are true, and it's never been more true or apparent of how big the global need for wellness is and how nobody really knows how to go about it. Honestly, they don't know what to do. It's confusing, which is one of the things we try to do less of, is confuse. In fact, we want to make this, and we've talked about this before, where it's skill proof. I mean, you don't, because it does require skills, but it's going to be skill proof and fear proof. So there's no reason why you opt yourself out other than you've chosen to.
Yeah.
Because you can do this, but don't go into it negatively. Going into it prepared what you need to improve, because when you are aware of what you need to improve, it's going to be evident to you when you see the solution. But if you go in with a negative, I suck at this, you're going to be so closed to the answer because you won't see it. So be open and identify and honest with yourself where your challenges lie, because then you can overcome them and you will be prepared. You will be well fed at this event. And the last thing I want to share with you is go all in.
Yes.
Do not go partially in. Go so all in that you go to your neighbors and go, look, I'm going to be in an international business conference. You're going to be hearing some crazy things happening over there. Don't call the cops. No one's getting killed. It's all positive. And you're going to create curiosity. But the only way you do that is you go, well, what are people going to think? Who cares? What are they going to think when you don't step into something that was made for you? It has your name on it. You can opt yourself out, but we don't want you to do that. So prepare yourself, prepare the people around you, and take this seriously. Because if you do those things, this event will change your life. I guarantee it. And it will also change your business trajectory and change the legacy that you leave for your dependents.
Yeah. And the last thing I want to say on this, guys, is if you haven't done so already, download the frickin' app.
Yes.
Okay. The app is amazing. The LifeVantage app is, and it keeps getting better and better and better. And the reason why we want to make sure you've got it downloaded, make sure that you have the most up-to-date version. And even before the event on Saturday morning, I would say make sure you have the most up-to-date version, because they're working on some amazing new improvements for tracking and all kinds of stuff that we have.
Kamali and his team.
Yeah, going to be bringing out some of these announcements on Saturday.
So
guys, make sure you have the most current app, and I'm sure they might even prompt you to do it during the event, but why not be prepared beforehand?
Yeah, be prepared.
All right, now let's see what we've got here now. Oh, talking about that pre-launch.
That's why we're starting at 10.
Yeah.
We got this going on.
Yeah, because at 9 o'clock, just before, is when the full launch of Daily Wellness is happening. So if you have not been talking to every freaking customer that you have, I've used freaking twice now, 3 times.
It's serious.
It's a big deal, guys. This is important, okay? So Daily Wellness, the full launch for distributors and for your customers, is happening this Saturday before Elite Academy. Starts at 9 a.m. Mountain Time. We're going to have 15,000 units this time. We sold out 5,000 units in 2 hours, guys. And we're anticipating selling out again. So you want to make sure that you get in there first thing. As Dondi mentioned already, once you start in there and say you want to order it, you are now standing in line. Think about this as if it's like Black Friday sales, and you have to stand in line all the way around Best Buy or whatever store you're at, right? Or how about even just the LifeVantage store when we were showing up in person? You remember those lines that went all the way around the outside of the store? Imagine that once you start this process, you are now in line and you have to wait until your turn comes to place the order. What happens if you step out of line on Black Friday or in the LifeVantage store? You'll lose your place and you have to go to the end of the line again. That's why many of you did not get your orders when the pre-launch happened. It's because you kept hitting the refresh. Don't hit refresh. stand in line, and your turn will come to be able to place your order. Okay. So again, if you have not been sharing this with your customers, make sure that you know exactly where to go. And that's in the monthly marketing playbook. Under the assets, you'll find everything you need for sharing the 5 to Thrive, how to drink your way to a healthy day with our amazing daily wellness. So go and share it with the world. Everybody is, and by the way, vitamin C, vitamin D, zinc, elderberry, and fermented yeast
extract.
So think about those first 3. I would say just about everybody in the world is looking for ways to be able to consume those. They just don't know a whole lot about elderberry yet, and they don't know about the fermented yeast. All right. So they're already using 3 different products. What if you can bring them the simplicity of one product with 5 combined ingredients that has been proven to increase immune support within 2 hours? People will say yes to the convenience. They'll say yes to the price because it's very cost effective, great value, as long as you share it with them. They have to know about it.
Mm-hmm. Now, I want to share something before you go to the next slide. Based on, and I'm going to piggyback on what Marcy just said. If you go into, whether you go to Whole Foods, Trader Joe's, Sprouts, any health food store, GNC, high health nutrition stores, and you go and ask the person behind the counter, in a wellness prevention or immune system optimizing approach, what are some products that people are buying? You're going to hear zinc, vitamin C, vitamin D, like Marcy said. What you may or may not hear is elderberry. And I guarantee you what you will not hear is fermented yeast extract, which is the secret ingredient in this. And it's all in the same place. And here's something, all of those other things, you're going to buy tablets or capsules. When it comes down to what is called bioavailability, which is how well your body absorbs those things, it's at best in a capsule and tablet form, 10 to 25% absorption, which means your body is excreting 75 to 90% of what you're buying. Versus this, when you mix it with water and you mix it up into a liquid, when you drink liquids, it's about 85 to 95% available to your body. So you're excreting out much, much less, and you're actually absorbing the 5 to Thrive. But last thing I want to share with you is the stories that we're already getting.
Oh my gosh.
Of the people that got those 5,000 jars of this or tubs of this. Some of the stories we're hearing about gut health, about attention, about how they feel. Nothing has come close to this with any release of our products in my entire history of being with this company, and I've been here since day one. The only thing that comes close to this is Axio, and it's no accident that it is also a liquid. People are experiencing benefits within minutes on this, and within a couple days, all kinds of things are changing, like decades worth of people's life experience are being changed for the positive with this product right here. So it is huge. And there's no other company that addresses all 3 ways that your body can help itself with the immune system in one product, all in the same place, that is powder form turning into liquid. Not a single company out there is providing something like this. We are the only one. That is called awesome.
Especially at this price too. I mean, do you remember how much we paid for elderberry?
Yeah, I do.
Oh my gosh. We got some elderberry
and we got
syrup.
elderberry syrup. And paid twice that.
Yeah, it was crazy for how much we paid for it, for how little we got. This is such a huge value. Our kids drink it, we drink it, and we absolutely believe that everybody needs to be drinking this. And it's something
there was no science behind
easy to talk about. It's easy to talk about because everybody's already looking and researching these ingredients. So get out there sharing, guys, and take advantage of the full launch on Saturday morning. And then this.
So cool. You guys are all familiar with Power Hours, the company.
Don't give it away.
All right.
You can't say that stuff. They have to announce it.
Sorry.
Okay, it's already out of the bag.
Sorry,
See
there goes that cat.
Oh, meow. I gotta work on him a little bit better.
See what happens?
But yeah, so guys, we don't know what's happening.
We don't have any
because it'll be
idea
announced.
what's
We'll be
happening
announced
with
at Elite
this.
Academy, but save these dates because you absolutely need to be there to launch your business with LifeVantage. You want to upsell the current, win back the old, and acquire the new. Okay, these
How
are the
we do
three
it,
things
you'll see.
you'll be focusing on. So we just wanted to give you some inside stuff that you should be thinking about. First of all, the company's working on some great ways to be able to help you track those people that are currently using our products that you've personally enrolled.
Strategies.
And then also ways for you to win back old people. So be able to track people that have had prior orders that haven't ordered like in the last 120 days. And then acquiring the new, you guys need to bring this information with you. You need to bring a list of at least 25 new people to be able to work with during these timeframes. So Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, that's March 15th, 16th, and 17th. You see that? Those are the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday after Elite Academy. I love this because guess what? You're not just going to have that external, that extrinsic motivation going on at Elite Academy, which that's the energy that you get from the event, from hearing the speakers, and you get all excited. But then what do you do on Monday? Generally nothing, right? So here we are, Monday after Elite Academy. Save the date for 6 to 7 p.m. Mountain Time to join in on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday nights. All of the information will be announced during Elite Academy. You did not hear anything about
we didn't say
whatever from us. Okay. Okay. All right. So let's move on from here.
Right.
Oh, and by the way, guys, on that, it also means that there won't be a TFR call next week, that it will we'll be participating in what the company has available. So next week, plan to join in with that. No TFR call next week. Okay.
Yes.
Now you go.
And we have this thing called daylight savings time, which everybody except Arizona and Alaska participates in. So Arizona will be Pacific time starting this coming Sunday. So remember, everybody, to set your clocks ahead 1 hour, spring forward so that you're not missing anything and that you're on schedule.
So really that just means Arizonans and Alaskans, we have to reschedule, reformat our whole calendars for all the rest of y'all that change your clocks.
That's how much we love you.
Yeah, we do. We appreciate every single one of you. So guys, that is what we have that you had to know.
You needed to know
in this call. There was a lot of things that you didn't know, a lot of things you might have had a little bit of an idea about, and then there's some stuff we shouldn't have said.
And the stuff that you did not hear me say.
But you got it anyway, all right?
Those are not the droids you're looking for.
Because we love you and we want to make sure that you are prepared, because it truly is your time and you truly do deserve to be as successful as you want to be. You just have to decide to say yes and show up.
Yes.
Woo! Woo! Hey, wait. Where? What? Woot? Oh, there's not a yes one, but let's just go with that one.
That says
Woo!
Yes. That's the international yes symbol.
Okay. All right. Let's say yes to it, guys.
We love you guys.
Absolutely. And we'll see you all at Elite Academy. All right.
Yep.
Get registered if you're not. Have a great night, guys.
See ya.
Woo, woo.